All right guys, we have a new vehicle to the channel. This is not my vehicle, but this is one I'm going to be working on and helping restore it for someone. So I'm going to take you around and kind of show you what we have. All right, so this is a 1971 Chevelle Super Sport, and it had the 454 big block in there, which that's out and it's getting worked on at the shop. Should be done really anytime. But everything on this car is pretty straight. It's got your normal little pitting and stuff like that around. But the only issue that we've seen was just on this fender, which that's been taken care of. And then just some little dings and stuff that we're trying to work out right now. But it did have new quarters put on the back here at some point. So we've just kind of blended those in, made everything look good. And then we're just kind of doing all the fine sanding now and going around all these real intricate areas that you see kind of through here, all the lips and all that stuff, and up under here. So the fun stuff now. But we do have like some scaly looking stuff here, but not really a whole lot of corrosion. So little pitting, nothing really concerning at all though. We've got the hood over here. Just kind of taking a break from doing some body work. The hood's pretty much done. We're gonna refine it with some like 180 before we lay primer on it. But the rest of this is probably gonna be like a scuff and shoot kind of thing, because it's all pretty good. We're just gonna refine some of the sanding scratches and stuff that you see here, just to make sure that we don't have any scratches that peek through whenever we go to do primer, the base and the clear. So as you can see, everything is really straight. Rockers are all solid. Really good car. But yeah, the heater's kicking on, so we're gonna go ahead and start working on this thing. All right, as you can see, very deep scratches right here. That's what I'm trying to work out. And it's all over the car. So whoever stripped the paint off of this before me, I think used a little too aggressive of a technique to get it off of there. But I'm gonna go through there and try to refine those scratches, because something like that will definitely show. Obviously you can put filler over top of it, but I just like to go through and refine the scratches. That way we start with as perfect as a surface as we can get to shoot our primer on. All right, here's a look at that same lip that we were just looking at. And you can still see little itty bitty tiny scratches, especially up in like here. And then there's a huge one right here that's gonna need filled in. But that's why you don't go too aggressive on stripping the metal down, because then you get these big ruts in the metal. And if you run your hand down through here, you can feel just the low spots. So nothing you can do about that except for maybe put some glazing putty on it or something. So, all right, we're gonna keep working. All right guys, so again, I did not strip this car down, but when it was stripped down, they used something way too aggressive, and you can see like right in here just how aggressive that was. So we're gonna go back over the entire car with 36 just to get the sanding scratches out. As you can see on this fender, I've already done that. And then we'll go down to 80 and then probably 180 after that. But we're gonna have to do the entire car. That's more like it. Got all the deep scratches out. Again, you can see before right here. It's just a little too rough to be stripping paint like that. But we're gonna go around and do the rest of the car. All right, so hopefully you can see in the camera, but we went over it with some 36, then we're taking it to 80 and then 180. We haven't done this with 180 yet, but already looks way better. And then we're doing the same thing over here. So this might look like flash rust on camera. It's just this red primer that we were test spraying. So, but everything is starting to look really good. All the scratch marks are coming out. It's just a matter of going back over every single one of these panels and just smoothing everything out. As you can see right here, this is a really good shot of kind of what I'm talking about. That's super rough. You never want to just spray primer right over that because that's going to show through. So we are going to use a filler primer on this, but we just want to get all the scratches out that we possibly can, because when we go to spray primer, then it's going to be much less work for us to try to get the scratches out. So, all right guys, so that's going to be everything in this video. Just kind of want to show you how I get everything down to bare metal and smooth it out. That way it's ready for primer. I think everything's looking really good, honestly. But in the next video, hopefully we're going to be laying down some primer. We are very close. Just have to do a little more body work and like just scuffing up the door jambs underneath the deck lid and under the hood. So, but then once everything's in primer, then we'll go through everything and make sure that the body is all smooth before we spray it with base and clear. So, but anyways guys, thanks for watching. If you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, because there's going to be plenty of updates on this project and the other projects that I have. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and I will catch you guys in the next one.